You really can't tell, but I'm at Voro Motors in Panorama City, and I just picked up the Emove Cruiser, the V2. I don't know if I'm even allowed to show it to you, but I'm allowed. I know I'm allowed to show you anything but the entire scooter right now. I think July 15th, content creators will be allowed to show this stuff. So there's the Cruiser. I'm very excited. Thank you very much, Voro Motors, for trusting me, being probably one of the first persons to have one of these Emove Cruisers V2s. To me, this is a legendary scooter. It's not like a giant, big hyper scooter, but I have a lot of history with this scooter. I'm really excited to start driving on it, to do deliveries on it, and making content with it. Make sure you join the Emove Cruiser V2 Academy on Facebook. I'm going to be promoting that like crazy for a couple weeks. I really appreciate it. What's up, Lalette? Good to see you, old school. What's up, Moises? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the review's not coming for a while because I have to drive it and try it, but it looks very cool. It's a beefier version of the first gen. Definitely has a better neck, better tires, a higher stem, a better folding mechanism than the other old janky one. And it's not as loose. It doesn't have as many like loose little nuts and bolt spots on it. But right now I'm driving home, guys. I'm basically just gonna fucking drive home. Hey, what's up, Turpy? How you doing, buddy? I'm basically just driving home, and I thought you would get a laugh out of watching me drive. I kind of drive like an old lady, like with both hands on the steering wheel. I'm not even playing any music. What happened is I borrowed my neighbor's car. I mean, I got this message from Melvin like 2 days ago about Solar is asking me if I'm gonna work on a car now. No, this is my neighbor's car. I just borrowed. I hate borrowing a car. I think borrowing a car is like a crazy thing to do. You're really trusting somebody with a very big asset. But and I don't think, am I insured to drive this? I don't know if I'm borrowing it. I have a driver's license.
In a quarter mile.
But yeah, you know, when you drive your whole
Head west on Armitage Street toward Nolan Place.
when you drive your whole life.
Head west on Armitage Street toward Nolan Place. Head west on Armitage Street toward
Already, I
Nolan
gotta be
Place.
fucking doing
Head
this.
west on Armitage Street toward Nolan Place.
But anyhow,
Head
so
west on
guys,
Armitage Street toward Nolan Place. Head west on Armitage Street toward Nolan Place.
Are you guys
Head
hearing?
west on
Are you
Armitage
guys
Street
hearing
toward
that?
Nolan
Let
Place.
me get moving. I gotta
Head
get
west
moving.
on
All right,
Armitage
shut
Street
up,
toward
shut
Nolan
up.
Place.
I'm moving. I picked up Mexican on the way out here. That's the dog.
In a quarter mile. Turn right onto Van Nuys Boulevard.
So hopefully you guys
Head
can
east
hear
on
me.
Armitage Street toward Nelson
Oh my
Road.
God, this fucking navigator is terrible. So I'm driving home with the Emove Cruiser V2 in the car. Again, super thankful that Melvin, the owner of Voro Motors, and Levin, my friend and head tech over here, that they're trusting me with this scooter.
In a quarter mile. Head south toward Armitage Street.
And thankful to my friend Sarah, who lent me her car. I was scrambling to try to figure out how I was going to get here. My girlfriend, God bless her, was going to come home early from work, but she's a serious.
Turn left onto Armitage.
Fucking like skip work for her boyfriend and his fucking scooter toy. I mean, she would do it for me. I'm grateful, but hey, it's nice to have a car.
In a quarter mile.
Turn right onto Van Nuys Boulevard. How many fucking directions are you gonna give me on this ride? There we go. So, but yeah, I'm super excited to. Basically, I want to like just start doing deliveries on this scooter right away. You know, do I have the charger and everything? Did I grab it? Fuck. I must have put it in. Let me pull over. I actually got to pull over. I got to make sure I have the charger.
At the light, turn right onto Van Nuys Boulevard.
It was suck if I fucking drove all the way home and I didn't have the charger with me. I know I had it.
Head east toward Armitage Street.
Question is it in the car? Hang on a second. Okay, I got it. Yeah, they grabbed me on the way out. They're like, you don't have the charger. So like, I got like, I'm always like a little flustered, I guess. So, say hello to anybody else who came into the room. 23 fellow pioneers in there partying with me. Looks like all my regulars. Let's, so we're driving back to Hollywood. It's not a far ride. I feel pretty comfortable driving after like barely driving at all in the last 5 or 6 years. But when you're from Jersey, you know, driving is just a huge part of the culture. It's not like I'm going to forget how to drive. But I am driving extra careful because it's a borrowed car. You know, I borrowed somebody's car. I borrowed like a $25,000.
Turn right onto Armitage Street. Then turn right onto Van Nuys Boulevard.
We're going. Yeah, we're all the way out here in Panorama City.
At the light, turn right onto Van Nuys Boulevard.
But super excited to start doing deliveries on this scooter. I mean, that's really the whole thing for me is deliveries. So I can make some money while I'm making videos. And I made quite a few first generation EMOVE.
Continue on Van Nuys Boulevard for half a mile.
Now shut up. I made quite a few EMOVE Cruiser videos, the first gen model, and man, to this day, I still sell those like through my affiliate link. And I haven't made an EMOVE Cruiser video for a long time. Point is it's just a very big selling scooter. It's like one of the lower price point scooters that I sell, so my commission isn't huge, but I really feel like we're going to sell a lot of these. I mean, what do people like this scooter for? The range, like the 30 mile per hour top speed, and now it's got a couple little advantages from the last model. It's got a higher stem, hybrid tires, same, you know, whatever, hybrid hydraulic brakes. Whoa, 40 people in there, very cool. What's up, Steve Strong? How you doing? Yeah, the navigation will get better, Strong. The navigation won't be as bad. I was just, I was in a spot where it kept giving me multiple, you know, it kept saying the same thing over and over. But now, I think we got to go a half mile this direction, and then we got to go like 3 miles another direction, so that the navigator will shut up. But I literally, if I didn't have the navigator on, I don't think I could get home. I do not know how to get home from here. But yeah, I think I'm going to make sure this sucker is charged. And tomorrow I'll start doing deliveries on it. Not today, because I have a 4 o'clock student. Most of you guys know I'm a personal trainer. I mean, I can barely call myself that at this point because I don't have like a lot of clients. I'm down to like my last 3, but I have my 4 o'clock appointment. What's up, Coinstar Clanking? William Ferguson, yeah, I was going to Uber. I was going to take an Uber, but from Hollywood, it's probably like 40, 50 bucks. It's expensive each way. And I'm never...
In 1,000 feet. Turn right onto Roscoe Boulevard.
Never 100% sure if the driver is going to let you put your scooter in his car. So I went through different like ways of getting out here. And then my friend Sarah, who used to always drive me, but she's kind of struggling with some family stuff. Like she's coming and going from here in Humboldt. I messaged her at the last second to drive me out here. She's like, you can borrow my car if you want. And I did. Pretty amazing. 54 people watching this. It's definitely proving to me that when I stream using the overlays through my laptop, that it doesn't get promoted as much. So here we are, like to be 7 minutes in and to have 60 people going. This is like this is when my streams are really doing well. I'm excited. But I appreciate every single one of you, especially like you first 20 or 30 people that come in here, boom, got your notifications set. But yeah, so, you know, my job as a content creator is like, to me, it's very specific. I'm a marketer, I'm a tester, I'm testing these vehicles every day. I'm in sales, light sales, but I'm not in customer service, okay? So this scooter, I just have a feeling they're gonna sell a lot of them. If you know the history of the EMOVE Cruiser, some people have trouble with theirs, and the model's been out for a long time, so you can buy all the replacement parts on AliExpress. This scooter has some similar parts. It looks like on the surface, the V2 looks like it has some similar parts to the V1. So that'll be good as far as repairing stuff, like the tires, the brakes, that shit's all the same. The frame, the deck even looks the same. The neck looks very unique though, and so does the folding mechanism. So basically, EMOVE Cruiser V2 Academy is going to be where people are going to share their scooters when they get them, share their excitement, share their modifications, their add-ons to the scooters. But also, like, I live in the real world where scooters have problems, and I refuse to work in customer service. Oh, Lalette, thank you for the $4.99. Very nice of you. Wow. And now there's 71 people in the chat. I couldn't get 71 people in the chat streaming vertically with the overlay to save my life. So now it's like official. Now I officially know YouTube either sends out notifications or pushes in the algorithm when I stream just normal vertically like this. But anyhow, so, you know, my job is to test the vehicles, to ride them, to report back what happens, but I'm not in customer service. Like I was even telling Melvin this, like how much I like being an affiliate. I met with Melvin and Levin a couple weeks ago. We had coffee, did like a coffee interview. We talked for like 2 hours. It was exhausting. They're probably going to edit it into like a 5 or 10 minute video. But I was telling them, like, I thought I might want to be in the scooter business selling them. But thank you very much, moderators. That's a problem with when you get like more people than normal in the chat, like then the spammers coming out. So moderators, please do your thing. If anybody says anything about me being a Jew, like somebody already did, just delete them permanently. We only got love on this station for everybody. So, but anyhow, I told Melvin, I was like, I looked into the scooter business. I feel like it's a problem-solving business. Like, I don't want to be in that business. I don't want to be in that end of this business. So being an affiliate, I get a small commission on a sale. I'm doing
At the light, turn right onto Roscoe Boulevard.
I'm doing like light sales, but I'm not in customer service. But I do moderate, and I've created the Emove Cruiser V2 Academy. It's going to be the same thing as my EMOVE Roadrunner Academy, where people post their modifications, their brags, and they post their problems. I live in the real world. I know that customer service is not perfect from any company. Voro Motors can have its issues, but it's nice to have at least one avenue on Facebook, on social media, where you can kind of push for Voro, push your cause for Voro to help you. Now, God willing, whatever scooter you get will go thousands of miles with no problems. And that happens to a lot of people. A lot of people get their scooters. They're not on social media. They're not bragging about it, but they're just quietly happy with it. But thinking about customer service, I've learned is if one person has a problem, it's like amplified 100-fold. Okay, every problem is a big problem. And, you got these people like on my EMOVE Roadrunner Academy who are ambulance chasers who will never be satisfied. Their problem was they couldn't fix it, or they gave up and they hate the company. And every time somebody posts a problem, they come on there and they say, me too, me too. And I get it. But my Facebook groups, what I do is I leave every post up. I never delete anything. So it's completely like an unwatched. What the fuck's going on here? Why am I stuck here? Oh, I fucking hate driving. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? I think I was stuck here at this corner with my girlfriend too. What is going on here? What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh my God, I'm just gonna miss the light? Anyhow, so don't love driving. Anyhow, so EMOVE Cruiser V2 Academy is gonna be great. And I really wanna push that. If you're buying one, if you're interested in buying one, please join that group. Facebook, I know, is lame, right? Who uses Facebook? Fucking sucks. But for groups, it's still alive. It's still good. Now, where do I gotta go?
Continue on Roscoe Boulevard for 2 miles.
2 miles, they don't have to listen to that fucking navigator. But my Facebook groups are where you can get help, because some people will have trouble and they want to fix it themselves, and there's not going to be hardly any information about this scooter out initially, but the Academy's going to have everything. I'm real excited to get that going. And I was shocked. I don't think these scooters are going to be available on the market until like July 15th. What's up, Aubrey? How you doing? Hey, Rick. Good to see you, Rick Sandoval. Yeah, the tires are different. These are hybrid tires on the V2. It's very cool. That's right, Aubrey. It's V2 day. Yeah, Steve Strong, you're right. Sarah really came through lending me her car. Like, I don't really like borrowing somebody's car. It's actually something I never did. If I want to talk like the rich kid inside me, I would say, like, can I say this? I feel like only poor people with shitty cars lend their cars to each other, Like, I would never, ever, ever lend my 85 Camaro to anybody, back in the day. But I realize sometimes, like, regular people do lend cars to each other. It just makes me nervous. This is a nice little car. It's a Nissan Altima, and I learned how to drive on a Nissan Maxima. Like, obviously in late 80s. Like, Jesus Christ, have I been driving since the late 80s? But yeah. So borrowing somebody's car, it's a little nerve-wracking, but man, it sure made this whole day easier. What I did was my GTR is having trouble. So is my Motion RS. My GTR needs the rear tire. I can't get to hold air. The RS is having motor problems again. So I almost gave up on the RS, to be honest with you, but Levin said bring it in, because they'll just get a new motor from InMotion. Might take a couple weeks. But I don't really want to put those types of scooters in this type of a car. Like, it's just, they're too big. They'll scratch the shit out of the interior. So I paid a guy from TaskRabbit. Thank you, Andrew. I'm sure Andrew's not going to watch this, but Andrew is like a guy from TaskRabbit I've now used twice. And I feel like I totally trust him. He brings the scooters to Voro. He's nice enough today to send me a picture of the scooters. He was a half an hour late, though, but today it's like I'm just totally chill. I got nothing going on but this scooter and my 4 o'clock student. So what time is it now? It's 2 o'clock. 58 fellow pioneers in the room hanging out with me at the light. Oh, so Aubrey, I'm talking about the ratchet strap method. Here's the thing about this tire. That's actually my go-to method for sealing the bead, is the ratchet strap method. But my problem with the GTR is that the bead is sealed, meaning that it takes air. You know, when your bead is not sealed at all, they won't take air, right? You'll put air in, it'll just come right out. So the bead is sealed as much as it can be sealed, but it slowly loses air. Like within a couple hours, it just slowly loses air. I actually tried using bead sealant, which is a super aggressive way to make a tire like basically work, because it's gooey, it's disgusting, it makes a mess. I feel a little bad for the technician that's going to have to take apart my GTR rear tire, because he's going to have to get through all this bead sealant that I used. And I used bead sealant, that didn't work. So I'm pretty sure, like, my opinion on the GTR is it's a great scooter. The problems that it's having are, one of the problems is with the tires. They're using this split rim design, which is supposed to make tire changes easier. But getting the fucking, oh no, is the Wolf King GT the one with the split rim? Yeah, because I couldn't get it back together. And getting the tire on the rim is still difficult, that's the thing. So, yeah, like, I'm embarrassed that I have to bring my scooter into Voro for tire work. Every other scooter I have, I can do the tires myself. But anyhow, so I had to bring that shit in. It's a fucking pain in the ass driving that shit in. So I had a TaskRabbit do it for me. It cost me like, I don't know, 125 bucks. But it's such like a time saver to not have to drive down here. The reason why I'm here is Voro Motors wanted to get a reaction of me seeing the V2. I usually talk to Levin, the head tech, about, you know, if I'm coming there, if there's anything new. And I said, hey, I'm going to send a guy to pick up the Cruiser. He's like, no, we want you to come in. We want to make a video of you seeing it. So that's what they did. And it was cool. I got to hang out with Mike, who's like their tech.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto the California 170 South ramp to Los Angeles.
Mike is like their social media guy, their cinematographer. Very nice guy. It is very cool. Which way we're going? We're going south, right? South? Which way did it say? Oh, shit. I don't want to go the wrong way. I hate this. There's a giant truck in front of me. I can't fucking see anything. Which way do we want to go? We went north to get here, right? We want to go south, right? So we want to go south. But anyhow, it was very cool, like, getting to know the guys at Voro Motors. And Mike is like their social media guy. And he does all the editing and all the shooting of video. And I've seen him a bunch of times. We're becoming friends. He's a very, very nice guy, very cool. He gets my crazy sense of humor. And obviously Levin is super cool as well. Melvin, I only really had one conversation with just recently. What's up, Tone Jones? Yeah, sorry about the GPS. I'm just like, I could get lost in my own neighborhood.
Turn right onto the California 170 South ramp, then merge onto California 170 South.
Once we're moving, don't worry. I think we got to do like 5 miles on 170. I think I got to do like 5 miles on 170, so that'll kill the sat nav. Yeah, I mean, this is just an impromptu. I really just wanted you guys to see me driving a car. Oh, so now here we go. Now we're good. Probably get one more announcement from the sat nav.
Continue for 8 miles.
8 miles? Did I put the right direction in? Because I thought we took. I almost feel like I almost got a problem. Are we going the right way? Because I don't remember going 8 miles on the 170 coming this way, but I guess it's going to drop me off. I hope I put the right address in. Fuck. Check this out, actually. All right, I guess we're going in the right direction. You're probably going to hear from that sat nav one more time, probably. 70 miles an hour in the right lane. It's crazy. Like, 70 miles per hour in a scooter is the fastest anybody's going to go. Cars are cool. Cars are gas is definitely better than electricity at this point. I went to this Mexican place. I took some photos. I'll share them maybe on Instagram. But there's this Mexican place. I was out here with my girlfriend a couple weeks ago. She was looking at couches at Living Spaces, which is right next to Voro Motors. But we stopped at this Mexican place that was really good. I learned a new phrase, panaderia, Mexican bakery. So it's a combination Mexican bakery with like Mexican food. We ate there a couple weeks ago. It was really good. I was coming back out here again. I was like, fuck it, let's get it again. So I went and I got 2 al pastor tacos, 2 chorizo, and a nice pork tamale. I didn't try the first time trying their tamale. It was very fucking good. But I also picked up a bunch of their donuts. It's crazy how much cheaper things are in fucking the Valley compared to Hollywood. I think I got 4 donuts. It was like $6 and change. I think it was like $1.60 a donut. And these are really unbelievably good donuts. I'm a donut guy for sure, but it has to be a good type. These donuts are fucking bomb. And they have these like special tortilla chips that I bought, like super like crunchy tortilla chips. Yeah, driving is cool. I mean, it's like very meditative, and I don't know. It's a weird thing thinking of all these people here on the road going like this fast, and percentage-wise, it's pretty safe. I got a Diet Coke from the Panaderia. Hope we're going the right way, team. I don't know why it said 8 miles on 170. But, I'm going to probably do 5 days in a row delivering and content on the Cruiser. I think July 15th is when you can order yours. I'm not sure. This is a very, very popular scooter. I mean, the reason why this scooter is popular is because of the range. You know, it's one of the few scooters with a 52-volt scooter with a 30 amp hour battery. That is a big battery. Somebody said they wish they would have upgraded the Cruiser to a 60-volt. But I feel like increasing the voltage will reduce the range. It will increase your acceleration. That's what a higher voltage will do. But for this type of scooter, it's not necessary. This is like a long ride scooter. And I have done really, really long shifts on this scooter. I do actually have a plan where I'm not going to do one day. I'm not going to do I'm going to do a video where I pontificate more talking about the scooter in between deliveries. All right, so now, there it is, 101. All right, now I see why. Okay. It's 8 miles. I think we're getting disconnected, guys. Wow, listen to the fucking roads. It's not my car, right? That's the roads, right? Yeah, of course. That's fucking scary. It's like, do I have a flat or something? But I'll be out there tomorrow doing it. Tomorrow's an easy day. Thursdays are pretty easy for me. I don't have any students. And I'm just going to go out there and do deliveries all fucking day. Or not all day, but let's really see what maybe all day. Let's see what the range on this scooter is. I think I'm going to try to max out the range, do as many deliveries as I can, and try to make 3 videos in one day. So that way, for the following few days, I can just edit it and concentrate on streaming and whatever it is. I just want to get content out on this V2. I need to talk to Melvin though, because you got to be fair to the other content creators. Even though I'm getting this one early, I can't release content before they can. So I got to talk to Melvin, the owner, and ask him when I can release these videos. Beautiful fucking day. Summer's here. I'm feeling pretty good. Can't complain. It's crazy how I'm not listening to music. I just wanted to concentrate on the road. Again, I'm still a little scared of driving somebody else's car. But we're doing pretty good. We're staying in the middle lane. We're not driving fast. We'll be home before you know it.
In 2 miles.
I was able to turn the navigator off. I don't know why I even kept it on at that point. I know how to get home from here. It's funny how fast 2 miles goes in a car compared to a scooter. Cars are far superior. I should say gas cars. Oof. It's a fun afternoon, but I want to go home and smoke something. It's fucking time. It's I'm the type of burner that I can go, if I go to work or I go out, I don't bring weed with me. I'm not that type of a pothead. And I actually frown upon, I frown upon people who, can't leave their home without something to smoke. Yeah, I'm a big pothead. I smoke a lot, but I can go out for 5-6 hours. It's no big deal. Like for whatever length of time for work, or I got a trip like this, I don't need to bring weed with me. Now that being said, it's a pretty fucking busy morning I had. I'm ready to go home and decompress before my 4 o'clock student. My 4 o'clock student sometimes shows up at 3:32. He's a boomer. Sensei Moyer, he's my good friend, but he doesn't care about coming in early. He'll come in like 30 minutes early and just show up. And I don't want my apartment smelling like weed for him. Boomers are against weed no matter what they say. He's pretty open-minded. You know, he says he doesn't care about weed, but I think that all boomers hate weed. I actually prefer driving by myself. I feel like I have a herky-jerky style of driving that makes people nauseous. I kind of like, I'm heavy on the brake pedal, people tell me. But when I drive myself, I feel fine. I feel like self-conscious when I'm driving somebody else. Like, oh, I want them to be comfortable. But I really, driving out here by myself, this was a very pleasurable trip. I might borrow Sarah's car again. I actually probably could have saved the TaskRabbit and driven each of those scooters out there one at a time. Just putting the GTR in somebody's car is like, that's asking a lot of the car. All right, we're closing in on home. We got home pretty quick. Hi, fellow pioneers. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you got any questions that I missed, just drop them in the comments. You know I'll get back to you. I might live stream tonight a little bit too. I might be able to show you the cruiser. I just kind of asked Melvin. Alrighty, guys, we are home. Thank you very much. How the fuck do I end this? Oh, here it is.